What's going on, guys? So the number one question everyone wants to know is, what do the CV angles look like with a 3-inch leveling kit? So this is a 3-inch MotoFab leveling kit. It's the block spacer, goes on top of the strut. I don't have any blocks in the rear, but that doesn't really affect it. But I'm going to go ahead and show y'all. I know there's going to be a ton of people that say, wow, that looks horrible, you're destroying your truck, and then some people say that's not that bad. So the comment sections, I'm sure, will be pretty wild. But I'm going to try to get the GoPro under here, let y'all see. You can decide for yourself. I don't think they're that crazy or anything. I've seen a ton of trucks with leveling kits and lift struts, as well as max lift kits and stuff that look a ton worse. So yeah, I'm gonna stick it in here. Y'all let me know. So hopefully the GoPro is not distorting any of the angles. I've got it on medium frame, so it shouldn't be, and hopefully I'm getting a good angle, but that's how they are. As you see, everything's stock. It's just the leveling kit. I'm gonna get some upper control arms here soon. Just haven't decided if I want to get the Cognito or go with the Uniball. You can comment down below, let me know which ones y'all have, what works best. The only thing that is slightly concerning is just how low this upper control arm is. There's not any rubs, it hasn't hit the spring or the coil or anything. Doesn't bind, doesn't hit, doesn't make any crazy noises, doesn't make any noises at all. So this is a brand new truck. I personally have not been really worried about it. This is also my first Chevrolet, so maybe that's why, and maybe I should be worried about it. But definitely going to upgrade the upper control arm. This is a 2-piece stamped steel. I do believe that's what it's called. So yeah, as you see, there's not a ton of space between this and the bump stop, so possibly if you go jumping or something where it lifts the front of the truck up high enough to hit that, that is where I've heard some people say they've had problems because it hits this and it hits it so hard, even though that is squishy. That's when you can snap this bolt right here. And some people said they take this off. I'm not taking that off because I'd rather hit this squishy piece than I would it, if it managed to go all the way down and hit that metal, you're going to be in some serious trouble. That's definitely going to go to breaking something. So that's how it looks. Like I said, y'all can decide for yourself how you feel about it. That's the spacer itself. It lifts the truck pretty high, I'm not going to lie. It is a 3-inch spacer. The spacer itself is not 3 inches tall, but it's supposed to lift it 3 inches. However, it does lift it a good bit. At first it was over 4 inches. I don't know if it ever settled or whatever. I never measured it again because soon after that I got these wheels and tires. So like I said, this video is just purely going to be me trying to show you all the angles, let you decide for yourself if you want to run this. I have had no problems. The truck it has less than 4,000 miles on it though. I don't go off-road bounding through mud holes and stuff, so yeah, I guess you could just call it a street queen. Most people do. But yeah, everything is, whatever. I guess I'm just rambling at this point, but I just wanted to answer this question for everyone. Let y'all see what the angles are and everything. Like I said, they're really not that bad to me. I mean, it's definitely a lot more angled than stock, obviously. But yeah, so that is my setup. Like I said, I'm going to do the upgraded upper control arms. Just not sure if I want to drop the Cognito money or go with the Uniball. A lot of people say different things about them. Pretty sure any of them are better than stock, but Also, like I said, this being a new truck, all the components brand new, fresh. Wasn't too concerned about it. I know possibly it might wear out some of the stuff quicker than if it was smaller. And if I could go back and do it again, I probably would do the 2.5 inch leveling kit and then just remove the rear blocks, because then it would sit level. Because if you just do the 2 inch, it really honestly does not, the 2 or the 2.5, it does not bring the front up enough to be level. But if you remove the rear blocks like I did, it probably would sit perfectly level. In this case, it squats some. I like that squat look, so, or it's really not even a squat, it's just kind of a lane. But yeah, so if you don't want to go too extreme but you want it to sit level, I would recommend going with the 2.5 front, remove the rear blocks. But I guess that's gonna do it, guys. Y'all let me know what you think. I'll see you on the next one.